All right, y'all. Back with another episode. 3 Reasons Why. Back with my boy Carl Marcus. I'm CDP 209. Right out of Stockton, California. Born and raised. I'm out here in Las Vegas right now. Today's show, I'm giving y'all the week 2 picks. Real short and sweet. And first, I'm gonna introduce Carl. Go ahead.
Yo, what's up with everybody? It's your boy, the 209 Tiger. We in the building. Sorry for the wait, but cats got jobs, you know what I'm saying? Very demanding jobs. We essential workers out here, so we getting it in. We getting it in right before the buzzer, but we coming through for you in the clutch this week. 209 stand up, everybody worldwide stand up, and I'm about to kick it off to my boy, Common Sense Marcus.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Common Sense Marcus, man. We in the motherfucking building. Straight from my mama, always live, raw, uncut, bringing you the truth about everything I know under the sun. This week is week 2 NFL. Let's get it.
All right. So I'm gonna go through every game. I'm gonna go through it, kick it off first.
All right.
I'm gonna do all the teams. Week 2.
Yeah. As a quick disclaimer, CDP giving you the eyeball test. He ain't going by point spreads or whatever. This is just straight up, you know what I'm saying, gut feeling, raw emotion right here.
So here's my picks for week 2. We already witnessed the Thursday night game, Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Cleveland finally got their act together. And our first game I got for y'all is the New York Giants, Chicago Bears. I got the Bears, so I still think the Giants still got a lot of developing and chemistry to do. A lot of young quarterback going on. So I got the Bears in that one. Then you got Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. That's the Dallas Cowboys, man. They got the talent. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's still gelling or something. I'm not sure. But I took the Atlanta Falcons. It seems like last week after watching with no crowd, it seemed like the away teams had the advantage. And then the next game, I got Green Bay at Detroit. I took Green Bay. You know, they kicked our ass last week. But the main reason quarterbacks like Rodgers, he's gonna take advantage of no crowd because to me personally, he's a master at this line of scrimmage. He read defenses, and now with no crowd, he can hear what defense is scheming on him. He can make you jump off sides with the false. What do you call it? The false make you false start and jump off sides. The little fakes that he do with his voice, and he's a real slick quarterback. So I think he's gonna take advantage of this no crowd stuff. So I took Green Bay over Detroit. Then you got Jacksonville and Tennessee. I don't know. Last week Tennessee looked broken down. I don't know what happened. They surprised me. In Jacksonville, they're playing with all heart right now, and they got the quarterback over there. He still got a little momentum rolling. So I got Jacksonville over Tennessee. Then of course you got the Minnesota Vikings at the Indianapolis Colts. Rose closed. Xavier Rose, new team. I don't know if he gave them some tips, but they still got Phillip Rivers back there, his old ass. I think we're going to give him problems. And Yannick and Goku, he's used to playing. He just came from that division, so he knows them in and out for that offensive line. So I got us, and plus we got a little chip on our shoulder, so we got our ass kicked last week. We ain't going to go out like that. And we didn't use Dalvin Cook at all. Next pick, I got Buffalo and the Miami Dolphins. Buffalo looked like they were shooting themselves in their own foot, and they still kicked that team's ass last week. So I got Buffalo on this one. I think that they're a hot team right now. Hopefully they keep that up. That quarterback is coming into itself for Buffalo. Then we got the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. This is a recovery game for the Niners. I got the Niners in this one. A lot of thank God they playing the Jets going on, in my opinion. With Terry Kittle's out, he's like the all-time tight end of the NFL. He's the heart and soul of the Niners. So thank God they playing the Jets because he's taking a break.
Rest up, rest up.
And I heard somebody else, somebody on the defense is it defense?
Sherman.
D
They got
sitting
they
down
got Ford out, Sherman's out, on top of everybody else.
playing the Jets. And the Jets ain't gonna have old boy a running back that he's out.
Le'Veon Bell.
He's sitting out, so they're really in trouble.
I think he out for the year.
Yeah, there's a lot of faking going on.
He opted out because of Corona.
Then the LA Rams and Philly, I just don't believe in the Eagles. I don't know what's going on. I just don't believe in them. And the LA Rams, I think they're gonna get. I think 99 is gonna give Philly's quarterback a rough day. Then you got Denver and Pittsburgh. Denver surprised me that the defense played so well last week. They played with a lot of heart. But I think the veteran, Big Ben over there, I think it'll be a struggle, but I think he'll get it done at the end. Then you got Carolina and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they got, Tom Brady was pissed off for that last loss. He ain't used to losing, so I'll take Tampa Bay in this one. I think they got a chip on their shoulder and they're gonna play a little. They learned from last week. Washington and Arizona. This is gonna be a good one. But the secondary for Washington, I think they in trouble. They in trouble. They got it. And the quarterback could take off. Nah. I took Arizona in that one. Kansas City and the LA Chargers. I would say the Chargers if old boy was back there at safety, but he's injured for the year for the Chargers. I would say the Chargers have a chance, But KC, I got that one. It's going to be another day in the office. Baltimore, same thing with Houston. It's going to be another day in the office. That game is a run game. The run game travels. So they on the road in Houston. Ain't going to be no problem. Then you got New England and Seattle. This is probably this is probably the game. Even still early though. If this was later on, they should have waited for this game for later on in the season. But Seattle and New England. I'll take Seattle. Russell Wilson, that dude right now. He rolling. And they all play as one, man. He got that team together. I got Russell Wilson in this one. Then you got Monday night, New Orleans and Las Vegas. This is it's gonna be the first game in the stadium.
No fans.
No fans.
But man, this is a thick one because I think Las Vegas is gonna get them. I would say Las Vegas in that one.
Out of all the games, what do you think is the strongest bet? Like you're for sure one. Like
You're locked. You're locked of the week.
If you had to put one in there.
My lock of the week would be
Like if you told someone here, put $100 on this, who you telling them to put the $100 on?
Put your life on the line. Fuck $100.
I don't know about all that.
San Francisco over the New York Jets.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I like that, but I don't know if I like that.
Chicago and the New York Giants, they both kind of. New York Giants might come out there lit, even though I chose the Chicago Bears. Atlanta, Dallas, that's like it could go either way. Detroit, Green Bay, divisions. They in the same division. We play each other twice a year, so we know each other, even though Detroit be fucking up. But Detroit fucks up at the end. If they get the shit together and hold the lead, they might have a chance. But they might have better records. But they always lose the lead at the end. They do something to fuck up. Jacksonville, Tennessee, they're pretty much the same, but Jacksonville just got the better quarterback to me. I don't think the run game for Tennessee warmed up yet. When it starts getting cold, that's when they're going to start to flourish. Minnesota, Indianapolis, that's going to be a tough game because they got that offensive line over there. And our defensive line is the heart and soul of our defense. So that's going to be something. Our offense got to perform. Buffalo, Miami always pulls something out their ass every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? They go up to New England and kick New England in the ass every year. Then you got the Rams and Philly. The Philly, they may play right. They may play like they're supposed to play and kick the Rams' ass, but they just don't play like they're supposed to play.
Who you got as the lock though? Who's your lock? Did I miss that?
He said the Niners.
Oh, the Niners. Okay.
They don't got the New York Jets running back. Keep on keeping his life.
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell sitting out. That's it. That quarterback gonna have a day from hell.
All right, I appreciate your lock being, you know.
Even though he represents USC, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have a day from hell with that defensive line today. No running back, no play action. Well, that's over.
All right, man. Let me jump in here real quick, man. I gotta take a page from, you know what I'm saying, Tiger real quick. Hey, it's that time, man. We're gonna give you those 3 hot ones this week. There's no preseason. Sorry about week 1. You know, we fell off a little bit, but week 2 coming to you live right now. Let's get it. Prime time. All right, man. Welcome back, man. Sorry about the Niners. I picked the Niners as my guaranteed lock last week. That hurt me more than it hurt y'all. Believe that. Coming up, my first gamble of the week. Every week I'm giving you 3 teams. They're going to go from I feel good, I feel a little bit better, I feel great. So we're going to start out with I feel good. We're going to take Atlanta +3. Fuck Dallas every day, twice a week, especially on Sunday. Fuck Dallas. I'm feeling good. Matty Ice came out strong last week. Fell off at the end against Seattle. I mean, that's what he does. He chokes y'all, but, you know, so does Dallas. So take Atlanta +3. I'm going to leave the Niner game alone. Last time I feel like I jinxed them. You know, that 7 spread was scary. They didn't perform like they were supposed to perform. Up next, I feel better about, or my lock of the week, is going to be Buffalo. I'm heavy on Buffalo. WWE Buffalo, man. You can't go wrong, especially early in the season. Take Buffalo -5.5. You're going to feel good about yourself. Get that parlay going. Then my gamble of the week, CP mentioned that earlier. This game should be a special game. Maybe they could have put it later on, but it's going to be Cam Newton and the New England Patriots versus Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. Let me check the spread. I think the spread's 3. Yes, the spread's 3.5 for New England. Take that 3.5. Cam Newton came out strong last week. No crowd noise is going to hurt Seattle at home. I mean, they're in New England, I think. I don't know where they're playing at, but either way, no crowd noise is going to hurt Seattle. That 12th man shit, get that shit out of here. I think Cam's coming back to tell, like, hey, Russell Wilson, you look like you playing MVP status. I am an MVP. You can come out and do a couple of these real quick, like, get that luck. And again, honorable mention, those are my 3 for the lock. So take New England +3.5. Take Buffalo -5.5. Take Atlanta with the points. Now, my honorable mention is, for last week, fuck Tom Brady. Father Time too old. Let me see who they're playing again real quick. So I give you a little, I don't know. They're playing Carolina. They're going to win the game, but fuck Tom Brady, though. They said last week he was the worst game ever, 2 interceptions. You're going to see a lot of that more all season long. That's my picks. Coming in, again, no preseason did hurt. So let's hope that week 2 is a little bit better. But that's that. Go ahead, Carl.
Anyways.
I
don't know about no Tom Brady slander on my watch, you know.
Hey, I gave you the truth last week. You didn't like it.
You know what? Mike Evans, they didn't get no practice together. He missed 2 weeks of practice. Mike Evans is going to ball this week. He better. He's on one of my fantasy teams, too. Last week,
man, when that dude falls off, you heard it here first. I've been telling you, you got to be right 1 year. This the year.
Last week, I went I went 3 for 5 where I was right. I got both the unders overs right. I got over Kansas City, the Kansas City game, the under on the Niners, even though it came at a cost. Who else? Somebody else. But my losses, the ones I remember the most, the Giants. That came down to one play. That came down to when he was rushing. That was just a young mistake because they were moving the ball on Pittsburgh.
Barkley got 6 yards.
The dude is good at the pass game, the coach, but he's bad at whoever's calling their run plays. Woo, that was some of the worst run blocking I ever seen. I mean, that was like you would have to be like some prime Barry to move the ball in there, like I said. But I knew Pittsburgh's defense was hard.
Wait, you could give Chris the ball, he could fall forward for more than 6 yards. Come on, man, 6 yards?
I think out of all of them, the one I was really shocked, and it wasn't even the Bucs, because I was like, well, it's a new system, and all the quarterbacks in new systems. Even more than the Jaguar game was the Vikings game. That like I said, that took account the fans. That made me kind of like change the way I'm looking at things. Like, damn, man, without no crowd, it is a big difference. You know what I mean? Road quarterbacks, depending on who they are.
Every quarterback ain't Aaron Rodgers though, so you gotta take that in mind.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, man, he make you jump offside. He been doing that shit.
And also, I think mobile quarterbacks did the best in week 1 because everybody's kind of like off page. Like no one's really 100% on page right now. So that ability to pick up and run, you know what I mean? That helped a lot of teams. You know what I mean? Instead of having a quarterback that's sitting there like Phillip, like Tom, like Jimmy, trying to click with someone they can't click with. But it's time to rebound. It's time to come with week 2. So without further ado, it's money time. I'm about to get people paid this week. And get my bottle of mineral water.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money. Dollar. Ching, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
All right. Let's get to business right here. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get people paid. We want reparations for week 1, damn it. So here I come. Week number 1. Plus, I will say this. I did have Washington. I get a chance to post it. Only the people paying me for picks got that Washington pick. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pay me for some picks, hit me in the DM. You know what I mean? We work something out. That way you can get live up to the last minute updates and tips. You know what I mean? But week number 2, we can't be sad about week 1 for too long. Let's go favorites. Everybody likes the favorites. I got the Cardinals. I'm just going off of a parlay card. I don't want to be looking at different ones, whatever. So I got Cardinals -6.5. I'll take that. Arizona is a lot. To me, they're just better than the Washington team. If the Washington team didn't play probably the team with the most battered offensive line in football, you know what I mean? Like maybe they wouldn't have looked as good. But yeah, I like Arizona with -6.5. I like the Packers. I like Rodgers to continue. Packers probably by double digits out there in Lambeau. Now that's it for the favorites. I'm going mostly underdogs this week. Or pick, as in pick the Eagles. Eagles, Rams. The line I have in front of me is a pick 'em. I'll take Eagles. Lane Johnson's coming back. Miles Sanders coming back. The offense should be a little bit cleaner. When you don't expect nothing from the Eagles, anybody from the NFC East, they pretty much play well. So Eagles with the pick. Steelers, Broncos. Steelers are down David DeCastro, Zach Banner, and the backup lineman Wisniewski. Denver stout up front. Steelers win, but Broncos cover the 7.5. I'm still sticking in. I'm hanging in with the Giants. You know what I mean? Plus 5.5. I'm hanging in. I'm not believing in. I'm not believing in Trubisky yet. You know, like that. Like the Lions should have won the game. Dude dropped the ball. You know, everybody's talking about Trubisky. Dude had the ball in his hands. The game was over. But you know, it is what it is. Giants plus 5.5. Khalil Mack is injured. He might try to play through it, but him, there's a couple Bears out there that's deemed up. So I like the Giants. Hopefully they call some better run plays or some sweeps or some, you know, some short passes to Shaquan. He can get going. After that, Falcons. One of my biggest mistakes of the week was rolling with the Cowboys last week. I ain't making that mistake again because they're the most overrated team in football, like the last decade. And later on, I wanted to change, but you know we already posted. But not this week, Dallas. I'm taking Falcons plus 4.5. I don't like the Falcons, but they usually play well in the beginning of the year. Dallas is down Sean Lee. They're down the Wolf Hunter. They're down Lyle Collins, and they might be down. We don't have the final injury report. Those who are paying me, you'll get the final injury report update. But Tyron Smith is going to be game time. You know what I mean? So he could be out. So yeah, I like Matt Ryan to work the middle of the field, Julio to eat up Diggs or whoever they're going to put on him. Ridley's going to eat. You know, maybe Gurley might pop a little something off. Falcons. I'm gonna do Monday, and then I'm gonna go for my way out there pick of the week. No one really sees coming. Monday, I'm rolling with the Raiders plus 6.5. I think New Orleans wins the game, but if they had fans, I probably would pick the Raiders to win outright, like just to straight up win. But I still think the Raiders are going to bring it. I still think without Michael Thomas, New Orleans, you know, they didn't really show me much with Michael Thomas last week. I think Kamara's going to have a better game because the Raiders was getting lit up by the Panthers.
Hey, they can open up the windows and hear the crowd from outside. I know it's going to be packed outside. They can open up the windows and hear the crowd outside.
Chris, man, you got to hit the strip for that game. And then the one nobody's going to see coming this week, the Miami Dolphins plus 5.5. Let me tell you what. The one thing Miami has going for them that Buffalo cannot prepare for, the humidity will be 90 degrees out there in Miami. Nobody can tell me Buffalo knows anything about 90-degree humidity. If they come out in the white jerseys, watch out, everybody. Miami, when they come out in those white jerseys, they come to play. And it's usually hella hot because the colors add extra weight to the jersey. The white jerseys are more lighter. They know that, and they do that when the humidity is really high. So the Dolphins plus 5.5. I hope they come out in the white jerseys because I need that. That's it. That's it for the week. Go Niners. You know what I mean? I didn't like the 7, so I didn't mess with it. You know, I didn't like the injuries for both sides. I do kind of like the under at 40. Was it like 42.5? I like the Niners about 27-10 maybe or something like that. Like 21-14. You know what I mean? Something low. But yeah, that's why I didn't take the Niners. But you booked that right there.
That's what's up, man. That's the NFL Week 2 picks. Just a disclaimer, I went 2 for 3 last week. I dropped the ball on the Niners. Then Chris had some hot picks. Carl gave his record.
At 3 for 5.
Hit Tiger up if you want that exclusive picks. You know, those those hot depth charts. But that's it, man. Week 2, man. Y'all enjoy, man. Go Niners always.
Niners.
All right. See y'all next week with the recap.
We out.